Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Agile CRM contact from Instagram ads leads. So here I am an owner of a business, and to promote my business, I am running an Instagram lead ads. So in this case, I want whenever a new lead is generated, automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my Agile CRM account. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect a trigger and an action. So in this process, our trigger application will be Instagram lead ads and our action application will be Agile CRM. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add your Instagram lead ads leads to Agile CRM as a new contact. So this is my Instagram account and I have connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page as well. So this is the Facebook page which I have created with the name Peak Performance Physio. And now here I'm going to show you that I have connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page successfully. So for that, here I'm going to click on the settings. And now scrolling down, here under permissions, I'm going to click on linked accounts. And here you can see I have successfully linked my Instagram account with my Facebook page. So moving back. So using this Facebook page, I'm running some Instagram lead ad through which I'm generating new leads. So this is the campaign which I have created, and now here I want whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, automatically it should be added as a contact in my Agile CRM account. So now to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. Here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Agile CRM contact from Instagram lead ads. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have created a workflow with the name Create Agile CRM Contact from Instagram Lead Ads. And here you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Instagram lead ads and my trigger event as new lead instant, so that whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ads, instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. And now to connect my Instagram lead ads with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Instagram lead ads account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Instagram lead ads. Now here to build a new connection, it requires the Facebook page or the Facebook account. So as I have mentioned earlier that my Facebook page is already connected with Instagram account. So here I'm going to select my Facebook account. And authorization successful. And here you can see now we are successfully connected our Instagram lead ads with Pabbly Connect. So now moving forward, and here it is asking me to select the page. So here I've already shown you the page which is already linked to my Instagram account, which is named as Peak Performance Physio. So here moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to search for my page which is named as Peak Performance Physio. And now after selecting my page, here it is asking me to select the lead gen form. So here in my campaign, I have already created an instant form with the name Instagram lead ads. So in this case, I'm going to use this form. So now moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to select my lead gen form as Instagram lead ads. So here I've selected a single form because I want only the leads of this form should be captured by Pabbly Connect. But if you want the leads of all the forms should be captured by Pabbly Connect, then you can select all lead gen form. Now after selecting the the page and lead gen form, here I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a new lead in our Instagram lead ad. So now let me take you to Meta Ads Manager, and here you can see this campaign which I've created is in a draft mode. That means this campaign is not a live campaign. So as this campaign is not a live campaign, so to receive the response, here I'm going to generate a test lead. But if you are running a live campaign, then also you have to follow the same steps. And whenever a new lead is generated in an Instagram lead ad, then automatically this lead will be captured by Pabbly Connect. So as here my campaign is in draft mode, so I'm going to generate this test lead using Meta Lead Ads testing tool so that I can get a webhook response. So for that, let me take you to Lead Ads testing tool. So now here under Meta for developers in Lead Ads testing tool, I have selected my page and my form. And here to generate a test lead, I'm going to click on this preview form. So here I've entered dummy data where I've entered first name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number and company name as Pabbly. And now to submit this response, I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's move back to our Pabbly window. And here you can see we have successfully captured a response where we have received the first name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number and company name as Pabbly. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. Here I'm going to select my action application as Agile CRM and my action event as create a contact. And now to connect my Agile CRM with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Agile CRM account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. Now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to give a name to my connection. So here I'm going to give the name as Instagram lead ads, and then here it is asking for Agile CRM login email. So here I'm selecting the login email. Moving forward, and now here it is asking for API key, and in the instructions it says enter your Agile CRM login email and API key here. Log into your Agile CRM account, click on the profile, then click on the admin settings on the left hand side, visit the developer and API section, then copy the REST API. So following the instructions given here, I've already logged in my Agile CRM account. From here I'm going to click on my profile icon, and from here I'm going to select admin settings. Now here scrolling little down, I'm going to select developers and API. And here you can see I have received REST API key. So here I'm going to reset it. And now here I'm going to copy the API key. Moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to enter the API key. So now after entering the API key, here it is asking for domain. And in the instruction it says enter the Agile CRM domain name here. If you use mycompany.agilecrm.com to log into Agile, then enter my company. So for the domain name, let me take you back to my Agile CRM account. And here you can see my domain name is Pabbs. So moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to enter the domain name as Pabbs. And now after entering all the details, I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we are successfully connected. So now moving forward. And now here it is asking for first name. So here instead of entering the data manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I have received in my Instagram lead ads. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ads, automatically this previously existing details will be updated with the new one. So here I am going to map the first name. Here I am going to map the last name. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the email address. Here I'm going to map the phone number. And lastly, here I'm going to map the company name. Now moving forward, here this tag, address, city name, state name, zip code, country name and website are not a required field. So here I'm going to leave them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now after mapping all the data, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see we have successfully received a response. So now let's go and check our Agile CRM account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name dummy user, email as dummy@pabblytunes.com, company as Pabbly, and a random phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to generate a new test lead, and for that, let me take you back to LeadEdge testing tool. So here in LeadEdge testing tool, to generate a new lead, I need to delete my previous lead. Because it says you can create one lead per form, you will need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So here to delete my previous lead, I'm going to click on this delete lead button. And after clicking on this delete lead, I need to refresh my window, and that's a necessary step. Now here in LeadEdge testing tool, I have selected my page and my form again. And now to submit a new lead, I'm going to click on this preview form. Again, here I've entered a dummy data where I've entered first name as test, last name as user, email as test123@pabblytunes.com, a random phone number, and company name as Pabbly. And now to submit this response, I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's go and check our Agile CRM account. Here I'm going to refresh this window. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name test user, email as test123@pabblytunes.com, company as Pabbly, and a random phone number. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Instagram lead ads and an action as Agile CRM. So that whenever a new lead is generated in our Instagram lead ads, automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in our Agile CRM account. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.